Greetings, my friends. I'm John Laspina, the Carnivore teacher, here on YouTube. Today, talking to you about LMNT, LMNT. This is a product that has been out there for a long time that a lot of carnivores, keto people rave about. It's an electrolyte mix substance. You can buy it with flavors, and it's no sugar. If it is artificially sweetened, it uses Stevia, and they say on the package, no sugar. And you can see that it has Stevia if you get the flavored kind. They lied to you. In their flavored LMNT electrolyte powder mix, they are using natural flavors. Natural flavors is this little catch-all phrase that food manufacturers are permitted to use to hide things. What is a natural flavor? It can literally be anything. Anything. It's a placeholder. It's a marker to allow a company to put something in there and not let the consumer know. Usually, a natural flavor is a sugar, or it's a added flavoring, or an added coloring, or an added preservative. And why don't they just name the sugar, the color, the flavoring, the preservative? Why don't they just name it? That's the question. Why are they hiding it under the legally permitted phrase of natural flavors? Well, they are saying, LMNT is saying that their electrolyte mix has no sugar. And their natural flavor is Maltodextrin. Do you hear the word Dextrin? Dextrin is a form of sugar. And Maltodextrin is higher on the glycemic index than regular table sugar. So they're not only lying about not having sugar in there, they're having not only that, but they're having more than table sugar in there. And originally, I believe they say they can get away with 50 to 90 milligrams of maltodextrin, but that's a lie too, because there are hundreds of milligrams of maltodextrin in their LMNT drink. So that is the controversy. Now, I tried LMNT a while back, and when I purchased it, because I have an allergy to Stevia, because Stevia is molecularly very similar to the ragweed plant, and I always had an allergy to ragweed, so I don't touch Stevia, or else I get a throbbing headache for days. So I never ever tried their LMNT natural flavored, all the goody things that they have in there that are artificially sweetened with Stevia, because I know what Stevia does to me. So I would always get the unsweetened, unflavored. And I bought a couple times LMNT, and it was very expensive. I thought it was a little too expensive for the amount they gave you. And it had no artificial flavors, and it had no Stevia, and it had nothing in it. And I just use it to put in my water, which is what I use today, but not LMNT. I use Redmond Relight. Again, no Stevia, no artificial flavors, nothing. It's just magnesium, potassium, sodium. It's just the electrolytes that I'm looking for. Informed consent is my right. As an American citizen, I have the right to be informed what is in a product. And if I'm going to buy LMNT that has no sugar in it, that's supposed to be informed consent, and I am reading it and I'm taking it. But if they lied and there's maltodextrin in there, which is higher on the glycemic scale than regular sugar, and I'm getting all this sugar, no wonder the damn thing tastes so amazing, everybody's raving about it, then they have lied to me. And that is against the law. That's a crime. Informed consent. I have to know what I'm drinking or eating. If it's a surgery, I have to know all of the possible side effects or possible outcomes. Informed consent. Dr. Berry did a video recently on informed consent. He was not referencing LMNT. He was referencing, I think, surgeries and medicines, but this is very similar. You buy a product, they tell you it has no sugar. And I guess there is a legal loophole that they use called natural flavors, and they hide their glycemic sugar called maltodextrin in there. Shame on you, LMNT. Shame on you. Thank God I wasn't damaged by that. Thank God I'm not a type 2 or type 1 diabetic trying to watch my blood sugars, and I'm taking tons of LMNT with maltodextrin in it, messing up my blood sugar, messing up my insulin. Do you see what it could do? I mean, thank goodness I don't have that problem, but many people who may be diabetic, with their informed consent, thought they were taking an electrolyte powder that had no sugar. And the company lied. They could have harmed somebody. If you like this content, thumb me up, subscribe and share. And I suggest you use your own electrolyte mix, or you can buy one that doesn't use the phrase natural flavors, because you never know what's in there. Have a good day.